Hello, hello. Welcome to Coming Home with Mama T. I'm your host, Tiara, aka Mama T. And on this podcast, we explore the journey of creating the life of our desires through mastering manifestation, maintaining a positive mindset, and living luxuriously. I don't know. You couldn't even see the jazz hands. Sorry. Well, if you're listening to it podcast form and not on YouTube, then you also don't see the jazz hands, but it's okay. Anyways, today we're going to talk about happiness and choosing to be happy. I find that the biggest things that I'm getting people asking me about, clients are wanting, followers, subscribers, whatever the other words are, listeners, all that good stuff, are really wanting more leaning into the joy, right? There's so much going on in this world around us and life, and I see it in like doom scrolling through social media, through Instagram, TikTok, and everybody's just like, I feel like there's like this layer of like angry and dissatisfaction with our lives, but we also are feeling in a space of trapped like victimhood where we're unable to lift ourselves out. We just like, this is the experience we're having. We don't like it, we're mad about it, but there's nothing we can do about it kind of vibration. And I'm here to say no. And I'm sorry if that hurt your ears on the microphone. It doesn't have to be that way, right? We are mastering our mindsets in this space. We are mastering manifestation in this space. So I definitely can tell, and I've seen, and I know so many people who are living extraordinary lives, who are living out their dreams, who were doing the dang thing, as it were. So I know that it is a possibility, and I truly believe that anybody and everybody that makes the choice to do so is having it. Is it going to be like instantaneous? Maybe, maybe not. But we are also here to enjoy this journey. We are also here to learn and share our knowledge with the world. That's how we build community, because everybody has different gifts and thoughts and opinions and talents and so on and so forth. And we mix it all together, make ourselves some nice curry. I don't know why curry keeps coming up lately, but that is the example that came to mind first and foremost. We're making a nice stew, whatever it is. We're feeding and nourishing our minds, our bodies, and our spirits all together as oneness. And I am living for that. All right. So with that, it hit me in a conversation with someone else where I was like kind of thinking about, like, I had a conversation with this person and I was like thinking, like, what can I do to like help them see, help them grow, help them expand, help them enjoy their life experience. And it had me kind of like spiraling as I'm walking around, or ruminating, I think is a better word than spiraling, because spiraling to me and sometimes can be like, oh, I'm going down this rabbit hole, and it doesn't necessarily have a positive connotation to it. But that being said, there was nothing negative about the experience. So I was just like thinking and ruminating on this, and it hit me where we have to be it, right? And it's like it's not like an brand new, fresh new idea. I feel like there's no such thing as a new idea anymore. Like, we can innovate these ideas, but it's not a brand new concept, right? We have to be the thing that we desire to be, right? If we want to be healthy, we have to be healthy. Our physical form is going to be the last thing that changes, yes? But like, we have to do the thing. And it's funny because one of my mentors and really good friends, she'll always say, like, in terms of like practicing manifestation, right? If we're trying to manifest money's going to be the last thing that shows up. We have to change our behavior. We have to change our relationship and thoughts about money. We have to change these things. And then all of that added up together, next thing you know, boom, $100,000 shows up, right? So like, it is a process. It is a process. It is an embodiment. That's what it is. Like, it is a process of embodiment to really get there, be there, feel all up in there. I'm cracking my own self up. Anyways, I hope you're laughing with me, not at me. Anyways, so as we are living our life, as we are going through the motions, we have to connect it into those emotions. I feel like we've gotten to a place where everything kind of becomes so robotic. Everything becomes so mundane. Everything becomes this like we're doing, and there's nothing really connected to it. Like I really want to get our community and our world back to the roots, back to having some freaking meaning in what we're doing, right? You know, it's like, okay, like I have to cook because I have to eat, because I need to keep my body moving so I can, you know, take care of children, take care of my job, and you're doing like, you're just like spiraling. And it's like, oh, it can be, I'm going to cook because it's nourishing. This is like food is medicine for our bodies. We are doing great things for our minds, our bodies, our spirits. Like there is a disconnect that I want to put back together. And in that connecting, create so much more joy, right? When we have meaning and relationship to the actions that we are taking, that gives us purpose, that gives us vibrancy, that gives us fun, and therefore enjoyment. So I really want to bring that vibration to this world, to this community, right? And so I want to encourage you. So what are you doing today? What's on your to-do list? Yes. What's on your to-do list, and how can you look at these items, not just like, let me check the box? Because I've been there. I do it all the time where I'm just like, all right, I need to just get through these 17 emails. I need to do this. And it changes. I've noticed a huge change. Like I can see it from when I feel like I have space, right? I feel like I have space. All of a sudden, my responses to the emails are going to be like full of emojis and like, hey girl, how's your day going? Like actually asking, and a little bit more time. It takes more time, but how can we get to a place where we're okay with taking time to do each thing because we are actually connecting to each thing that we're doing, yeah? So if you have to respond to 17 emails, don't try to do it in 17 minutes. Just respond. Like, how can we connect? Because guess what? The person on the other side of that email is going to feel that connection, right? Instead of just being like, the such and such is done. Like, hey Joe, are you doing something this weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Wherever part of the week, happy Wednesday, whatever. How are you doing? How are the kids? How are the whatever? Throw something tangible in there, and then say, and by the way, such and such happened today, or whatever you got to do, right? It adds this extra layer, and that deepens that connection so that we now are coming together. We are connecting. we are putting forth more. We're lifting up the energy, right? So I can think, I see it sometimes and I can feel it when I'm doing it, right? When I'm in this, like, gotta get this done, it just feels devoid. I'm more easily triggered. Another email just came in, I'm just like in this heightened state of just dis-ease and anxiety, for a lack of a better word. That's really what it's like, just this anxious energy of like, get it done. And why? I don't know. It doesn't really matter, right? Like it probably takes just the same amount of time to do whatever it is I need to do, but I can do it with a different perspective, right? I can have more joy. I can be more connected. Okay, it's going to take like an extra 5 seconds to be like, happy Friday, good morning, whatever, in the email, in the message, in the whatever, add that, 3 seconds to like hit the colon and the smile and the parentheses to make a smiley face. Like, does not take that much time. And in the doing of taking the time, we create these threads to those that we are connected to the action that we are taking. When we take the time to chop the vegetables, to pick the herbs from our little herb garden, if we've taken the time to grow it ourselves, like there is a deeper connection in the space. There is more vibration. I am so like a huge proponent of like growing as much as I can, whatever herbs and spices. And so I'm like, my balcony is about to get lit, y'all. Oh, and I'm so excited for it because I've noticed that like when I get to like pick something out of the garden that I have created and bring it in, like there is a better connection for me. Like, I grew this. Like, I am so thankful for this. And I know when I take my time and go outside to water it, I want to talk to my plants. Like, if I want my plants to thrive, I don't come out here like, oh shit, I gotta water the plants again. Like, no, I'm coming out here like, hi, how are you guys doing? Let's sing to my plants. We're making them happy. And in my mind, I'm like, as I'm singing and I'm like talking to them and I'm telling them I love them, that energy is getting put into my plants. And then when I get to eat it, that energy is coming back into my body, y'all. Like, it is fire. It is exciting. It is amazing. And so that is the energy, that is the connectedness that I want to take to every part of my life, every moment of my day. I am connected, whether it's to a person or to a thing, inanimate object, a plant. I don't like, plants have energy. There's so much that's shown, like just talking to water, right? Like I've talked about the study that shows that, you know, when you talk to the water and it freezes, it has a beautiful crystalline structure when you say things like, you're beautiful, I love you, all that good stuff. Versus, you know, shit, yeah, I hate it. Why am I doing this? Da, da, da. You know, you were just adding to my list of things that I have to do today. Like, it all that energy is taken on by whatever it is that we're taking, like we're saying it to, whatever in our space, our field. You can feel it when you go into someone's home, into someone's space, and they've taken the time to light candles and put on some music, and you can tell, you can feel the love for their space when you walk in. Vice versa, you can walk into a space and they're like, it's dirty, they haven't cleaned it, they're like, you know, they complain about their landlord, they complain about this, that, and the other, and it feels like a different energy. It's devoid of any sort of support, right? And so all that to say, how do we be happy day to day? We have to be happy. Like, you know, in order to have a happy life, how to experience joy, to have that experience, we first need to be that experience. So how do I be happy? Be happy, right? I need to make the actual choice to be connected to my situations, be connected to my actions, be connected to it. And I can carry that, right? I can see it in my own life's experience, right? I just went through the whole thing. Like, I can approach answering an email and God damn it, I have to do this thing and I'm really tired and I just want to like sit, watch anime or take a nap or whatever. Like, I can go to it from there, or I can be like, suck it up, buttercup. Let's get her done. That's right, because we're gonna get this done because it's bringing life force to us, right? If we're talking about it from a work perspective, like, I'm getting this done because guess what? Like, it is going to lead to, I don't know, more money down the line, and I am feeding the money, the money train. Like, if I can look at it from that perspective, like, I am feeding and I am building this connection, and who knows, the person on the other side of that email, they're like, oh, Tiara, Mama T is like my favorite individual, and something shows up for me that I can do to bring joy and laughter or whatever into her life, I'm gonna do it, right? I've noticed that emails, the responses have changed, right? It's not as direct anymore. Like, people are like, girl, what are you up to this weekend? Oh my God, I heard it was raining in LA. You alive? You taking a boat to work today? What's going, like, the conversation changes, the experience changes. But it started with me choosing to be and showing up in a happy light, right? Who do you want to hang out with? Think about it that way. Like, when you think about the people that you're like, I'm excited to spend time with this person, versus the people that you're like, oh, this is like, you know, I have to do it. It's like, you know, I'm meeting an obligation or an expectation or whatever. Like, I'm just here. I'm here to be here. What are the differences in these people, right? Is this person like combative? Is this person always negative? Is this person just constantly complaining? Like, what is it about this person, right? And do you find yourself reflecting actions and similarities to this person? Or are you finding yourself like resembling the person that you want to spend the time with, right? We have to, if you want to see more people like this, we have to be more like this, yeah? I notice that my community shifts and changes as I shift and change, as I show up. Like, I don't even attract low vibrational beings into my space because I'm just here. Like, yes, there are crazy moments that might happen, and I'm like, I'm here for the tea. This is kind of funny, and it makes for a good story. But also, like, it is an opportunity for me to learn, for me to grow, for me to expand, for me to set my boundaries, for me to reconnect and be like, you know what? I don't want any more of this. Okay, like, maybe this is the universe, God, source, not testing, but showing me, hey, this is an opportunity or an option. Right? Like, this is an opportunity and an option. Do you want to choose it? Nah, I don't want to play in that game. I want to play in the bright, the sunshine, the happy, the unicorn, the rainbows, the fun, the magic. That is where I'm here. This is my lifeblood, my life source. So I am going to be that. I am going to be the magic. I am going to be the fun, the laughter, the kiki, the bubbly, all that good stuff. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to change your personality. Let me be very clear here on that one. Being happy doesn't necessarily mean that we're like this, like, I don't know, I'm like thinking about like the quintessential like cutesy anime character who's just like cute Lolita, like just if a plushie was a person, right? Like this is you don't have to be this, right? You don't have to be that. I mean, it's cute, it's fluffy, and I love it. But you don't have to be a plushie. You don't have to be, you get to be you, right? You get to be you, but finding the you that feels the best for you. So you can be happy and still be a curmudgeon. I don't know. Like I have so many, I feel like I attract some of the more like just like low-key funniest people that have like a darker sense of humor, and those are some of my favorite people, right? I love those people. I feel like I wouldn't say the antithesis to me, but like they hold a similar energy in my mind. I feel a similar energy because they're loving, they are hardworking, they're dedicated to their family and all of these things. They are great people, but they're not me, right? Like they're not goofy and like and breaking out into song and dance every 5 seconds, but they appreciate the energy that I bring, but our vibrations match, right? Like matches like. So that's all to say is you get to be the high vibing you exactly as you are, right? So if you want to just be like low key, quiet, study, I don't know, I'm trying to think like nerdy, whatever, like whatever your vibe is, be your vibe, but be the best version of your vibe. All right, choose it, live it, laugh it, love it. Be a home goods. Sorry. A home goods poster. All right, like let's do it. Okay. Anyways, as I digress, all that and a bag of chips, we're having it, and I am inviting you to eat it. Eat it up, honey, because we ate. Come on over, come to home. If you're not already a part of the membership is opening up. We are having fun. We are connecting. We are like-minded individuals looking to live an extraordinary life, holding each other accountable for taking the actions towards it. We have group coaching twice a month. We have movement. We have spiritual rituals once a month. We also just share. Right? It is a space to share knowledge, growth, and expansion. So I invite you to be a part of the community. I'm really excited for its opening. I'm also looking to start hosting in-person events. So if you're in the LA area and you want to connect, make sure that you're following me in all the places and spaces at Mama T Energy on Instagram and TikTok, Mama T on Facebook. Let's connect. Let's stay together. All that to say, also, reminder for those who are interested in the home membership, make sure that you have a Facebook profile, because all the goodness, the connections we're hosting it in Facebook. So if you don't have a Facebook, get it. That is what it is. I mean, there are other ways to hang out with me, but for right now, the flagship, the happy space is the home membership, and I'm really excited about it. I'm putting my energy and focus into that space, and I can't wait to share energy there. And with that, ta-ta for now. Mwah.